Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Backyard Betting. I know I've been gone for a couple days, was moving everything out of my dorm room, but we should be posting every single day, or at least every single chance that I get, until the end of the NBA playoffs here on props.cash. And remember, if you want to go over and see all this great info for yourself, go ahead and check out props.cash and use code BackyardBuckets for 50% off. Now, the first play today is going to be Khalil Ware to go over 5.5 points. As you can see, this is a pretty low line. Yes, it may be a little sweaty. It's been pretty sweaty in three of his last 5 games, and then game 1 against Cleveland, he just did not score the ball at all. If you look at his minutes though from game 1, he got plenty of minutes, he just didn't get it done. So 5.5 points here. It's pretty even line from Vegas, but he's hit this in 9 of his last 10 games, 19 of 20. There's no reason that this line should be this low. It's 27 of his last 30, 75% clip this year. Yeah, give me all this that you can get for Khalil Ware. Yes, they give up. They're ranked 8th in the NBA against centers. Not worried about it. Give me Khalil Ware to score it here all night long. Next up, we have Jabari Smith Jr. This is another guy that, I'm a little concerned. Why is this so low once again? Right, this is 8.5 points. Vegas clearly likes this line. 9 of his last 10 games he's hit. Yes, it's been a little sweaty in some of them, but including this last game against Golden State, he's hit it in 3 of the 4 games so far, including both games at home. Or excuse me, he's hit it in 3 of the last 4 versus Golden State, including both the away games that they've played in Golden State. And like I said, just greens across the board. There's absolutely no reason he shouldn't be hitting this. He's playing 25, 26 minutes a game, and he's a score-first wing. He's going to get 10 points, especially when you look at his field goal percentage, right? He's getting shots. Yes, he only got 4 here. Got 3 shots here, and he still got it done. But he's usually getting around 8, 9, 10, up to 12. Even though in the playoffs it's kind of dipped down a little bit. We saw a nice bounce back in Game 2. So I'm happy about that. I'm taking the over all day long here on 8.5 points. Next up on assists, we have Darius Garland at 5.5. This is an interesting line, right? 8 of his last 10 he's hit. 14 of his last 20, 19 of his last 30, and he's hitting this at almost a 70% clip this year. They don't give up a ton. Actually, I lied. I looked at it wrong. They give up a ton of assists, especially to point guards. 14th as a team, but 21st to point guards, so the DVP there is fantastic. You look at his potentials, he's getting at least 8 potentials in all 10 of his last 10 games, and at least 10 potentials in 9 of his last 10 games. This should be a smash spot here for Darius Garland. Vegas is already favoring this a little bit. I love the over on 5.5 assists here for Garland. Next up, we have Steph Curry, who also has a line of 5.5 assists. And yes, Houston is very good against assists to point guards in the DVP section. But if you look at the projection here, it really likes Steph here with almost plus half of an assist. And yes, it's going to be a little bit, sweaty. But he's been hitting this line in 3 of his last 5, including his last 2 games, 5 of his last 10, 10 of his last 20, and 17 of 30. But I really like this line because if you look at the potentials, he had 13 potential assists in his last 2 games. I don't know why it's not registering right here, but Houston really changed up defensive strategies on him, especially with no Butler. They're just completely sending it to Steph. I doubt Butler plays tomorrow. He couldn't even walk heading into Game 3, so unless there's crazy turnaround, he's not playing in Game 4 either. So give me Steph Curry to go over 5.5 assists, as the defense is going to be completely on to him. Look for Gary Payton II, Moses Moody, Brandon Podziemski, guys like that to get open, and for Steph to find them. Give me the over on 5.5 assists. And then the last play of the day, we're also going to be doing Steph Curry rebounds. He's hit this in 7 of his last 10, 4 of his last 5, including every single game of this series. And he's going to be playing a ton of minutes. He's playing nearly 40 minutes a game this series. And again, without Jimmy Butler, he played 41 minutes last game. Give me Steph to go over this line. Vegas already likes this. Yes, they're obviously a great defense against it. It's one of the best defenses in the league, but the projections is rocking with it. If you look at the rebounds line for Steph, he's got 5.5 as his projection compared to 4.5 on the line. So I'm going to take Steph Curry. Vegas likes this as well. That's going to be my 5 plays today. Really loving Steph Curry today on the rebounds. You could go rebounds, assist as well. Either way, I like Steph Curry tomorrow versus Houston. You should too. If these plays helped you, make sure to hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below and hit that subscribe button. We're looking, we're trying to push to get up to that first 100 subscribers, and then we can really grow from there. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching.